Hi guys, it's been a while since I did a voiceover, so I thought that today I just felt like doing one. What's the occasion? I don't know, maybe because it's the fact that I'm coming towards the end of my Inspired By series, and I wanted to do something that was mine again. My style, you know, my voiceovers, just going back to what I like doing. And I enjoy doing voiceovers and my stuff, not just doing speed paints without any kind of sound. Not that I'm gonna stop doing those either, because I know some people prefer those, so every now and again when I don't feel like talking, I will still load some of those up. But for today's piece here that I'm busy doing, this is actually a birthday card for my sister, and it's my character Priscilla from Lucy's story. I don't know why I chose to make Lucy's cat a Persian, but it just worked out. She just has such attitude and she just fits perfectly, and today I finally had a breakthrough with her, because before I was actually struggling a lot to capture the essence of a Persian. Like I said, I don't know why I chose to do a Persian cat when I could have chosen something far more easier, like a domestic short hair of some kind. But I just saw a cute photograph of a Persian cat, and it just had this like goofy smile on its face because of the way that their lips are shaped, and it sold me. And so today I did a lot of practice in my sketchbook, which if you guys go to my Instagram page, you will actually see those pages posted. And I finally nailed her character, which I was very thrilled about, because I was really afraid of having to do her, and I knew I had to do so much of her drawings in Lucy's story, because she's basically the second main character. Sorry if you hear background noise, that's my cat. Zool is on the loose here. Okay, stop it. But anyway, as you can see here, this is a small Pookie A6 size. My cat's just busy destroying the desk here. Stop it. Get away, shoot. This is a A6 size postcard, and I'm using watercolors. I'm using my Russian palette, the White Nights, which I still love. And actually that brush I used in the beginning to do the background wash, I actually got a whole set of them from Flying Tiger of Copenhagen for, I think it was €1 or €2 for the whole set, and I actually love them. They're very soft bristles. They're synthetic, which is good because I don't like actual hair brushes. And they seem to work fairly well. I take the rest of the set with me when I'm on the move to paint at my university. But anyway, so this is going to be a birthday card for my sister, like I said, and since I was so thrilled with the progress I'd made with Priscilla and capturing her personality, finally, I just thought that she would be a fun representation on a birthday card, because she has such attitude, and, you know, she's just Miss Thing, and with her little diamond collar on, you know, you gotta go have a posh birthday, and, you know, I want my sister to know that, you know, I think she's the bomb, and that this is, you know, she should celebrate in a posh way. But other than that, yeah, like I was saying earlier, my Inspired By series is almost coming to an end soon. Well, at least for me, on the filming side. You guys are still going to see them scheduled for a few weeks ahead, because I actually filmed a lot of them ahead of time, while I was still deciding if I actually liked doing the series or not. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a great learning experience, and I will do a wrap-up of that once I complete all of them and have them all uploaded. But my sketchbook series will most likely be ongoing. I don't know, I don't have any other plans for those as of yet. I have everything recorded so far for those that I had planned, but as things pop up, if I get the urge to want to film something, if I get an idea, because I spend most days at my university, so if I manage to sketch something up, then I will take my watercolors with, or my gouache, which I've been using a lot lately, and then just, you know, put something together. But have to wait and see how that turns out. My cat is busy making, like, Mr. Disaster Zone over there. What are you doing, boo? Zool? I'm talking to you, Zool. Sorry, he gets in a mood. But anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Oh yes, my sketchbook series. I will try to keep those up. I've been loving using gouache. I haven't used it since, I think, high school actually. And getting back to it was a little bit tricky because I forgot how the medium works. Even though it's very similar to watercolor, it's also very different and it also leans towards acrylic paints more. And that made me feel like I needed to go back to using acrylics as well, which I did, but that did not go as smoothly, and I feel like I really need to revisit those. It didn't help the fact that some of my acrylic paints had the lid basically glued on tight because some of the paint had dried. So I'll have to, you know, get back to those and open them up. Hello, Zool. Have you come to pester mommy some more? But anyway, so I'll carry on with those, and I still want to keep practicing with gouache because I love the medium. My only problem is, and hopefully you guys have some tips for this, my gouache tends to rub off on the adjacent page in my sketchbook if there's any kind of pressure or friction applied. I haven't found anything that's kind of like a fixative for gouache that works well. Any suggestions on that? Because I would really love to know, to be able to preserve my gouache pieces as much as possible. I don't have that problem as much with the watercolors though, maybe because the textures are just different. But anyway, some tips on that would be just great. So if you have any, please shoot them my way. Other than that, once I'm done with the Inspired by series, I'm going to get back to doing more of my OCs, my original characters like Priscilla and Lucy, and I feel like I start to develop my own style a little bit more. The Inspired by series, which I will talk about in the individual video as well, like I had said, it actually taught me a lot about my own style. It was very difficult to have to emulate other people's styles, and it made me feel a bit more confident in my own. When I came back to doing my own, it felt a bit more natural. It didn't feel as forced. I didn't have to redraw over and over and over again. So I feel like I am finally developing a style after many, many years, and that's a cool thing. I like that fact, actually. And well, I hope it keeps developing, it doesn't stagnate, and that I'm fully happy with it, hopefully within another year from now. But yeah, anyway, I love the fact that I had lots to do, doing both the Inspired by series and the Sketchbook series. And if the quality on the Sketchbook series looks a little bit wonky and the camera angles too, folks, that's because I was filming in my school's reading room, and I didn't have any platform on which to put my little tripod, so it was literally sitting on the desk, and it's not a very high tripod. So as you can imagine, that was difficult to orchestrate. But I think I got some fairly good shots, all things, you know, considered there. I did my best, and well, I've been looking at getting a taller tripod, but that's going to take up a bit more space in my backpack to be able to take it to the university. But I'll see what I can do about that, because yeah, it was a fairly good place to paint, fairly quiet because I'm there very early in the mornings. But let's see how that goes. For now, I'm basically wrapping up this painting here with my kitty cat. I'm also in love with these Pentel brush pens, by the way. I am obsessed. I don't know why I never used them earlier. I just love them. Most of my sketches of Priscilla today in my sketchbook were done using the Pentel, so I highly recommend them. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this little card came out. I hope my sister will like it too. And I just found out today, or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday maybe, that my portrait of Frodo arrived finally, which I'm happy about. I was worried that something had happened to it in the mail, but anyway. Yeah, so my fur baby's portrait arrived safely to his destination. And I'm going to be sending this guy off along with a gift for my sister for her birthday. It was not going to make it before her birthday because the mail is so slow. But anyway, it's a thought that counts, and it'll cheer her up, hopefully, by the time that it does reach her. So thanks you guys so much for sticking with me, and let me know how you guys like these types of videos. Would you prefer speed paints, or do you like this style more? Anyway, have a great week, and thank you guys again, and please remember to check out my Etsy shop, and drop me a line, comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks you guys, have a great week. See you later. Bye!